Chapter 616, Quicksand Canyon. This chapter is updated by novels.pl. The ice demon suppressed his injury and clenched his teeth. He growled, "The demonic saintess and Jiang Shengming, both of you must not forget what you have done to me today. I will do the same to you, and even worse." Although the shooting star invisible cloak concealed Jiang Yuochen, the ice demon still recognized him through the spells that he had cast. Jiang Shengming was indeed the great guardian of Red Willow Heights. Swoosh! The ice demon turned into a stream of cold air. He disappeared from the Earth's surface, proceeding to the underground. The ice demon was not only powerful but also very skilled at escaping. Otherwise, he could not have made the escape from the half-saint years ago. "You think you can escape this easily?" Jiang Yuochen had been using the space domain. As the ice demon tried to escape using his chill submerge skill, Jiang Yuochen drew the power of space and space freezing to freeze the ice demon. At the same time, Mulink's eye straightened her arm and released the holy sword. The holy sword was glowing with brilliant white light and a surge of holy aura. It struck the ground and penetrated through it. With a loud collision, the tunneling ice demon was swept up by the sword chi of the holy sword. He was forced out of the surface and plunged once more to the ground, losing his bearings. Another crystal from the crystal pendant around his neck was gone. There was only one left. The ice demon was about to stand up when he saw Mulink's eye standing in front of him. Her wrist moved, and she struck out the holy sword, hacking at the ice demon's neck. The powerful force of the holy sword caused the ice demon to spin in the air. He slammed into a tree 10 meters away, breaking its thick trunk before violently crashing onto the ground. Crack! His last crystal shattered and disintegrated into white powder. The ice demon had not practiced any martial arts, so his body was very fragile. When he landed on the ground, his mouth was full of blood, and even his deadwood staff had fallen to the side. "Impossible, no way. Even when a half-saint wanted to kill me, I was able to escape. You two are just juniors. How can you break my chill submerge skill?" The ice demon was severely injured. He lay weakly on the ground, nearly dead and no longer able to cast spells. Jiang Yuochen's figure was now visible. He landed from midair and said, "Do you want to know why?" "Who are you? How could you possibly freeze the space domain?" asked the ice demon in a raspy voice. Jiang Yuochen said, "How about striking a deal? You tell me where DE is, and I will tell you how I did it so you can die in peace." "You want me to say where the young master is?" "You wish. You better go to Quicksand Canyon right now. Otherwise, the only thing you can do there is to bury Red Wish Emissary." The ice demon was able to distract Jiang Yuochen with those words. He suddenly got up, condensed an ice spike, and tried to stab Jiang Yuochen in the heart. "Die." Jiang Yuochen's expression turned cold. He pointed his index and middle fingers forward in a jianzhu. A golden brilliance emerged from the two fingers as he struck past the ice spike. Jiang Yuochen's strike hit the ice demon between his eyebrows. Swoosh! You are the time and space descendant. At his last moments, the ice demon finally realized Jiang Yuochen's true identity from his brilliant bodily movements and sword skill. A look of astonishment appeared in his eyes. He looked as if he had discovered a great secret. Bam! The ice demon fell backward onto the ground heavily. Fresh blood gushed out from the hole between his eyebrows. His body was twitching before he stopped breathing altogether. Mulink's eye had previously killed dozens of evil cultivators. Their weapons were all top-grade genuine martial arms and should not be wasted. Swoosh! The abyss ancient sword flew out from the spatial ring and speared through the dense forest, searching for scattered genuine martial arms. With the refining of more and more genuine martial arms and holy weapons, the sword spirit within the ancient abyss sword was slowly awakened. Its consciousness was able to search for genuine martial arms on its own and refine them. Jiang Yuochen picked up the deadwood staff from the ground. The staff was extremely cold. Holding it felt like holding an ice stick. After inspecting it carefully, Jiang Yuochen was pleasantly surprised after realizing that the deadwood staff was made out of the roots of a 100,000-year-old snow sequoia tree. Snow sequoia trees grow in the northernmost land by absorbing cold air. Its wood is as hard and as resilient as cold iron. Since its roots are buried in ice and snow all the year round, they are extremely rigid due to the cold air. They are great for forging psychic weapons of the ice series. The deadwood staff in Zhang Yuochen's hand had absorbed so much cold from the ice after 1,000 years that it can be forged into a top-level psychic staff. As far as value was concerned, a deadwood staff was twice as precious as a thunder pearl. This is indeed a valuable treasure, but unfortunately, it is not for me. Zhang Yuochen put the deadwood staff away. He decided that he was going to sell it later for a lot of spiritual crystals. Some moments later, the Abyss Ancient Sword radiated a dark light similar to a black hole. When it flew back, several fire snakes could be seen wriggling indistinctly on its surface. It had refined a lot of genuine martial arms. The sword had improved its grade by several levels, becoming even sharper and more powerful. Zhang Yuochen grasped the hilt of the Abyss Ancient Sword and felt its blade become heavier. Mu Lingxi clasped her snowy white chin in between her fingers. Her pretty face was puzzled. Isn't it strange? Why didn't cyan-robed emissary and hunter show up when we were making all those noise fighting the ice demon? Zhang Yuochen stored the Abyss Ancient Sword in the spatial ring. Suddenly, Zhang Yuochen recalled what the ice demon had said before he died. Had the Red Wish emissary received his letter and arrived at God Falling Ridge, he realized something was wrong and asked, "Where is Quicksand Canyon?" Quicksand Canyon is located 1,000 kilometers away in the northeast. It's a difficult terrain to trek. In the Middle Ancient times, a half-saint had died, which resulted in a rather dangerous elementary ruin. Why get yourself involved in the infighting of the black market? Mu Lingxi could not quite understand. Mu Lingxi had also heard of the ice demon's dying words. She was now rather suspicious and wondered if Zhang Yuochen and the Red Wish emissary of the Black Market Excellence Hall have had a special relationship. Zhang Yuochen said, "I have come to the Eastern Evil Land to kill Yi and had to cooperate with Red Wish emissary. She cannot die before I locate Yi." In order to save time, Zhang Yuochen grabbed Mu Lingxi's hand and quickly flew upward. They turned into a streak of light, dashing to the northeast. Since he was wearing the shooting star invisible cloak, Zhang Yuochen's speed was unimaginably fast. "Oh, I get it. You are the legendary Great Guardian of Red Willow Heights." The black market at Cyan Cloud County knew all the rumors. "They say you had a special relationship with Red Wish emissary. That's why she trusted you and gave you preferential treatment." Mu Lingxi kept blinking her eyes and did not look very happy. "Did you perform any sexual favors in order to kill Yi?" Zhang Yuochen replied, "No." Mu Lingxi did not believe him. She said, "Red Wish emissary has so many masters under her. Even with your present spiritual power cultivation, you can't beat Xihong from the master of the Blood Cloud sect and Zhang Sunlan from the master of 100 Battles School. In terms of seniority, you are worse off than she, but you into Lan of the 9th change in the Fish Dragon realm. How did you become the great guardian over them? Tell me why Red Wish emissary trusts you so much. Why has she put you in such an important position? Are you sure you two enjoy no special relationship?" Mu Lingxi had seen the Red Wish emissary, so she naturally understood that woman's seductive charms. Even if she had believed in Zhang Yuochen, she was still very unhappy. Now, why didn't Zhang Yuochen become her great guardian instead of Red Wish emissaries? Was she less charming than the Red Wish emissary? Zhang Yuochen was rather surprised. "Even I don't know much about the masters under Red Wish emissary." "How did you know?" Mu Lingxi looked on with pride and lifted up her snowy white neck. "Come on. Do you really think that the saintess from Moon Worship sect is just a beauty? What you see now is only the tip of the iceberg. My actual strength and abilities far exceed your imagination." Zhang Yuochen looked on Mu Lingxi as if she had been possessed by Blackie. He stopped arguing with her and kept quiet, urging his genuine chi to maximize his speed. Zhang Yuochen kept quiet and Mu Lingxi had no way to deal with him. After receiving Zhang Yuochen's letter, Red Wish emissary gathered her masters and hurried to God Falling Ridge. She wanted to get rid of cyan-robed emissary and the ice demon, the two top masters under Yi. When she arrived at the outskirts of Quicksand Canyon, Red Wish emissary met with the black market monks under cyan-robed emissary. They were at the brink of a battle. At first, it was just minor skirmishes on both sides. With the arrival of cyan-robed emissary, the confrontation had escalated into a major battle. Although cyan-robed emissary brought a team of glazed knights and a team of Yeti warriors, Red Wish Emissary 2 had assembled many masters. These included many superiors of the ninth change in the Fish-Dragon realm. As a result, cyan-robed emissaries' fighters were forced to retreat. With the arrival of Hunter, the situation was reversed. Hunter, the #1 killer of the Blood Cloud sect, was famous among the assassins fraternity of the Eastern region. It was said that no one under the realm of a half-saint could survive his sword of death. Within 15 minutes, Hunter had assassinated 6 evil dominators from Red Wish Emissary's camp, all of which were from 7th change in the Fish-Dragon realm and above. Even Talan, who had attained the 9th change in the Fish-Dragon realm, was heavily injured and could no longer fight. Hunter was truly a horrific presence. Within 15 minutes, he had completely reversed the situation. Red Wish Emissary's strength was greatly reduced and their situation had become precarious. Even worse was the fact that no one had seen Hunter's true body throughout his operation. Faced with no other choice, Red Wish Emissary led the remnants to escape. They fled into the perilous Quicksand Canyon. Rumble. 7 gigantic Yeti warriors, like behemoths in human form, were wearing armors and holding thick spears. They went after Red Wish Emissary and her men with great speed, with the intent of killing them all. Cyan-robed Emissary stood on the helmet of a Yeti warrior. Her icy eyes betrayed no emotion, staring at Red Wish Emissary who was fleeing in front of her. She said loudly, "Yi Hong Eli, you colluded with the demonic sect and betrayed young master. You must die. There's no place for you to hide in the Eastern region. Where are you going to run to?"